We're in the end times, all right? New York is sinking. Pretty sure that was somewhere in the Bible. We have
Bro, what are you
alligator
talking about,
Jesus,
man?
which I don't know how or why we know that. You mean to tell my tax has been funding a scientist that's been cock blocking an alligator so good, she just said, fuck it, something is something out of this hole? And the sky was red for about a day or two, so that was fun. And the past month taught me that my generation doesn't give a fuck at all.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
And we're all going right to hell. God is literally rewriting the Bible because an entire generation has broken every commandment in the book. 5 people, 5 human beings were liquefied somewhere in the Pacific, and somewhere in the ocean. And my generation's first thought was, that shit's hilarious. But the worst part is, everyone's wrong about this. If you're gonna joke about a tragedy, at least be right. It's not a submarine. It couldn't pass any of the tests to qualify as a submarine. So it's called a submurderer. Yeah. And at first I thought, damn, you guys are just assholes. Sure, I mean, sure, they're rich, but like, they're people. But then I learned about the story. And now I can say, and what in the caucasity was this shit? They got into a Frankenstein submurderer controlled by an Xbox 360 controller for the full Titanic experience. Why? It's a big ass boat. You can start an HBO Max for $13 a month. And not only can you see the boat, you can see titties and PG-13 sex. All they're doing is looking at rust. There is nothing worth the value there. Maybe a fork or two. America and maybe British, I don't really know, did what they did best and just stole everything, leaving it a husk of its former self. And if you really wanted to, they made a Lego set for a reason. Just build a Lego set, put it in the fish tank. Hey, for the fuck of it, just put a submarine next to it in the fish tank. Yo, some of y'all are going to hell, god damn. And just call it a day. And I'm sure the Lego submarine would have been better built than whatever this was. Now, before I continue, just know, I did little to no research. I'm not in school anymore. I'm not doing that shit anymore. And if you're mad about it and really care, no, you don't. Why are you lying? Some rich guy wanted to become an entrepreneur but missed out on the NFT scams and isn't built enough to manipulate lonely men into paying him $50 to join his cult on Discord. So he did that logical thing. Charge $250,000 to have the full Titanic experience. I mean, to go see the Titanic. What the fuck? And unlike John Hammond, this nigga spared every expense. When I said this thing was controlled by an Xbox 360 controller, that was a lie. It was by something much cheaper than that. A Logitech controller. And it was so bad that the CEO of Logitech had to come out and say, hey, don't do this, please. I bet he's the reason we had don't drink bleach on bleach bottles. Alright, just secured my one-way ticket to hell. Oh, and last month, the sky was fucking red. I'm not gonna forget about that shit. We looked like Mexico in every American movie. But we just did not give a fuck. They said wear a mask, and no soul did that. No one. I have asthma, and that funky ass air had me dying for about a week straight. So, thanks, Canada. Oh, and by the way, Canada, come up front. Why am I still getting this notification? Why is the air still bad? Y'all are 8 billion fucking miles away from us. Fix your shit.